welcome to Gallatin Track Life, where my family and I live in this massive house truck in beautiful New Zealand. I'm Sarah, and this is part 3 of where we have parked our house truck in the 2 years since selling our Auckland home for Track Life. In part 1 and 2 of this series, we covered private properties and the New Zealand Motor Caravan Association, and now we are looking at the free camping places we have stayed around the country. I'm going to split these into 4 categories: carparks and roadsides, by a river or lake, by the beach, and places we didn't stay and the reasons why. Some of the locations we have stayed at are unfortunately no longer free camping, so we are glad that we got to stay at them when we could. We haven't travelled as much as we would like in Beast, but I hope you enjoy this look at our experience of free camping in New Zealand so far. We also have 3 favourite spots to camp in this video. See if you can guess which ones they are, and I'll let you know at the end. Let's get into this episode. That's awesome.
Gallatin Track Life. You can find it on YouTube, Facebook.
Is that right? So our first category is car parks and roadsides. Not exactly beautiful locations, but often these free camping spots are great if we are in a city or town doing errands or visiting family. So we are staying here. We saw the Gypsy Fair parked here once, so we knew it was a spot you could stay. But yeah, Marcel brought the truck in here while I was out with the car. It's a really steep driveway. I'm really quite surprised he brought it in here because it's going to be a mongrel to get Beast out. Pretty sure he did that there. It's not the best entrance. The exit on the other side's even worse than that. So that'll be interesting tomorrow. We have a pretty massive overhang at the back of the truck, which makes things interesting getting in and out of places sometimes. Like the time we had to do a million point turn getting into this truck stop to fuel up, and then had to find another way to get out because the pitch of the drive in and out was so steep. So yeah, it's probably going to be a bit of a noisy spot in there, but that's okay. Hi Diesel. So we weren't sure where we were going to park tonight. We thought we'd go to Bruce Pullman Park, but I had a look and it's closed over the Christmas period. So we are currently parked on the side of a road in Manurewa. Hill Park. Yeah, I checked the Auckland Council bylaw on freedom camping and you're allowed to do this. So I actually did not know that, but we're allowed to stay here for 2 nights. Not that we will, because we're heading north tomorrow, on any publicly or council owned road or land or car parks. And there are some prohibited areas, but this isn't one. So yeah, we're right on what could be a busy road in the night, but we're also almost on the road, so hopefully no one crashes into the truck. But yeah, we should be okay. Yeah, literally on the white line. We had just spent Christmas Day with Marcel's family at his sister's place. It had been a lovely day, but we were really tired, so it was good just being able to sleep where we had parked the truck for the day while we were hanging out with family. We finally found a place to freedom camp with our big truck. Big massive area, just on the south side of Thames. That'll do us for the night. This one in Thames was a nice big area to park for a night after driving along the coast north of Thames for a while and finding all the freedom camping spots were either too small to fit Beast or full already. We stayed at this next spot for one night while passing through Whanganui on our way south. Right beside a busy road, but that's okay. It's just one night and then we're heading to Levin or Otaki Beach tomorrow.
And there's slides there. And for dinner, we're having macaroni.
Daddy's doing mac cheese for us. That one's about to come off, is it? Dodgy. Oh, dude. That's so bad. There were no reasons why. We enjoyed Marcel's delicious mac cheese and had a good sleep here despite being next to a busy road. So reckless. So reckless. stay here at the Freedom Camping by our old church here in Tuakau, but we decided, we met some other campers who were going to sleep here tonight, and we told them about the Lisbeckton Reserve at the river, that's Freedom Camping too, so we're going to go camp down there with 2 other motorhomes. There's been good reviews and bad reviews for that site, and we just weren't sure about sleeping there if we were on our own with the trailer and bikes and everything, but if there's other campers down there then we should be sweet. So the first one in this category is beside the Waikato River at the Lisbeckton Reserve near Tuakau. It turned out to be a great spot to stay, at least for us, after reading some not so cool reviews about camping here. I wasn't so sure about the kids playing in this, which was actually just a giant puddle, but Marcel thought it was a good paddling spot for the kids and they had fun. It was also a great place to catch up with and say goodbye to Marcel's parents, aka Nana and Papa, as we were leaving for the South Island. Tuakau is a special place to us, having attended a church here for the 4 years leading up to leaving the Auckland area. We have a photo of this bridge hanging in the truck that was gifted to us by our church family when we left. We came upon this next one by accident and ended up staying for a number of days. We were actually on our way somewhere else, but decided as we went past to go have a look at the town and the lake, where we stumbled across this free spot. As far as I know, you can no longer free camp here. So we just happened upon the hydro boat racing this weekend by accident, and it's been really cool. Marcel sat up there all day.
Got burnt.
Yeah, scored free t-shirts in typical Marcel style, free t-shirts. He also got given a radio so he could listen to the, what was it?
Huh?
You got a...
So, could hear race commentary. Roger that. Rubbo.
We had someone recommend this free camp spot in Fielding, and we were so glad that we stayed here. A river, a playground, massive fields, walks to explore, and even a dog agility championship.
It has this really big playground. Ow. Kind of hurt your butt when you go down. Let's go. Woo. Oh, that hurt. And oh.
We just had an ice cream truck stop outside our house truck, and I guess they knew there were kids in here, eh?
Yum!
Is young when we begin. One breath, the air is on my skin. We must unfold.
We also had someone who follows us contact Marcel, and he lived nearby, so he brought this awesome truck to take Marcel for a ride in it. Marcel was pretty stoked, as we had seen this parked at the Kaikoura Hop earlier that year, and he had drooled over it at the time.
Did you brought it?
Yep. Yeah, no one else is stupid.
To roam, our roads will find.
Had to lower the seat base on that side 75 knots because the wife couldn't see under the visor.
And all this time is all.
So that little Western Star, it's got 450 horsepower in it, so it's actually got 50 horses more than Beast. Beast has got 400 horsepower. It's 400 horses, so it's a powerful little unit for a short wheelbase truck.
We stayed here when we crossed over from the North Island for the first time on our way to Kaikoura. Two of my sisters were in Blenheim Christmas shopping, so they drove out to welcome us to the South Island and also see Beast for the first time.
Kitchen light, we both look for a sign, and you say
First South Island sunset that we've seen for a while. Marcel had tried to stay here on his own for a night when the kids and I were in Nelson, but found it was closed due to flooding. I'm not sure if it has reopened since then.
Cause I was there by your side, with my eyes open wide, and I know that we'll all...
This next one is up the Motueka Valley, where Marcel and I lived years ago before having kids and moving to Auckland. We've been to this one twice now, once on our own and once with 3 other families. We love camping by a good swimming river, and it brings back lots of memories of Marcel's and my adventures when we lived right beside this river back in the day.
Freedom camping spot right by the river. Yeah. Nice little spot. Yeah, we are by the road, but it's not a main road. Sometime?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
This was a pretty nice place for the night. There were quite a few motorhomes here as well as campers and tents. Marcel went out for a bit on the paddleboard and we got to enjoy a beautiful rainbow in the evening after a heap of rain. Summer, what's that thing in the sky?
The sun.
So we have come to Hudson's Beach. A little bit of a grey area as to whether it's freedom camping, because we've been told by locals out here that it is, but it's not on the NZMCA app. But we look up the, not my sunglasses, we looked up the Wiki Camps app and it says you can freedom camp here for a couple of nights, I think it was. 4 designated parks, we're probably taking up all of them, but there's no one down here. Beautiful spot, playground next door. Might go put our feet in the water. Marcel wants to go for a swim, but it's not warm enough for me. We got here and it's windy all around, but we're in a little pocket of shelter here, which has been really good. Directly below the flight path of the Auckland airport though. The Awhitu Peninsula, where Marcel grew up, is a place that we have spent a lot of time at before ever owning a motorhome, so it's always nice to come here. There's a playground for the kids at this spot. It's by the beach for swimming and paddleboarding, and it also has a nice walk at low tide, being on the Manukau Harbour.
Okay.
Hamilton's Gap is a beautiful west coast black sand surf beach. We often came out here to play on the sand dune or just enjoy time at the beach when we owned our Waiuku home just 20 minutes drive from here. We have been here 3 times now.
Funny, our neighbours here have set up a little golf course and are letting the kids play on it.
Okay, so, Mum, it goes like this. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Good luck. Just a minute, that's so funny. 4 over there. 5.
5,
Yeah.
the last one,
Oh, that's going to be a hard one.
and then
Okay.
it's 0. And there's a flag.
Very cool. Go, Summer. Oh, a bit hard, darling. Keeping score, JJ?
Yep. And then it will go Elijah.
Today, a bit cold, a bit windy. But the kids have gone up the sand dune.
And we saw miniature beasts.
Oh, did you see the truck way down below? It's really high up there.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not going to be able to do
Ah.
this.
It's pretty funny
But
how...
then, I was like, Dad's brave. I'm brave. Then,
Yeah. Marcel's family spent a lot of time here when he was growing up, so it's pretty cool he now gets to park his house here and enjoy this place with his own family.
Right, let's make a move, eh?
We are leaving Hamilton's Gap today. It's been a great spot for 3 nights. Pulling up to Otaki Beach where we slept when we first came down to view the truck. Beautiful view of Kapiti Island here, right across to the South Island. This free camping spot is one we will always stop at. It's where we first spent a night in Beast, and the decision was made to list our house and put a deposit on this massive truck. We have stayed here 4 times. It's been a cool place to meet new people too, and we even ran into a lady that we camped with at the Lesbatkin Reserve earlier in this video. Last time we were there, we even got to see orca swim past. Good swimming in both the river and the sea, and some nice walking tracks in the area. This next spot in Kaikoura is one we have stayed at just 2 times. We are based here and have a property we park on. We also use the 2 NZMCA sites here. This is the only free camping spot that fits Beast, although Kaikoura does have around 40 or 50 designated parking spots for motorhomes around the town. This one is only open for a few months in the year due to the endangered and protected dotterels who call the beach home during nesting season. Marcel's come to the Freedom Camping spot just around from South Bay. Well, it's basically still South Bay. Because it's open now, because it's the end of dotterel season. So yay, haven't stayed here yet. Cool spot. That's actually come out quite hot, eh? A little bit further. Get our nose off the road. Diesel's in timeout because we're at a Freedom Camping spot and there's people right next to us and he's barking at them. So he's in timeout. Yeah. There's a little timeout spot.
There were no reasons why. Guess our beauty must die. We try hard, but we all so reckless. So reckless.
I'm going to make this next category super quick with just our reasons why we didn't stay. Beast is too big. Beast is too big, and only 4 small car parks designated for freedom camping. Beast is too tall, and there were low trees to get in. Beast is too big, and we would have taken up the whole space. Just passing through, so we didn't stay. No dogs allowed, as it's a bird sanctuary. This one seemed perfectly fine, but Marcel and I both had a "this doesn't feel right" gut feeling about the place, so we went somewhere else. So yeah, we haven't done that before. Got to a place, went on that, and this just didn't feel right. So we're going back into Fielding, the Timona Park, and hopefully that'll be really nice. Just visiting friends, but would love to come to stay at this spot sometime. So this Freedom Camping spot is pretty cool. It's got a portaloo down there and toilets here, right on the beach. And yeah, plenty of space for beasts. Stopped while we were trying to figure out what road to take to somewhere else, and toyed with the idea of staying here, but decided to carry on. And last but not least, Marcel tried to sleep here, but he had someone tell him to move on as it's not available over weekends, and he turned up on, well, a weekend. So this has been our experience so far of free camping in our house truck. I would like to say though, if you travel New Zealand in your motorhome or caravan, that this spot in Dannevirke is very handy. So there is a dump station, a rubbish and refuse station, recycling, and a laundromat all on the same street. So we're just going to unhook Zippy and do everything here in Dannevirke. It's really handy. We're also going to have showers, the kids and I, and then fill up our water again and empty our grey again. So did you guess our top 3 spots? They are Hamilton's Gap, Otaki Beach and McLean's Reserve. We can't wait until we can travel again and explore more beautiful places like this. You will find part 1 and 2 of where we have parked our house truck around New Zealand in our Looking Back series playlist. Thanks so much for watching this episode. If you enjoy our content, we would love it if you could like this video, subscribe, and maybe even support us by becoming a member of this channel. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.